Hey y'all, I'm coming tonight with two videos. Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. I haven't done the Empire review. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Empire, it was okay. It was cute or whatever, but it wasn't just anything that's like, oh, I just really wanted to review. And because I didn't do a review, maybe it's because I didn't do a review on Empire last season. I don't know. But this is Scandal season 5, episode 3. Paris is Burning. Okay, it starts off. We know that last episode, the guy asked Liv, are you the president's mistress? She said yes. So honestly, I'm thinking how they had previews. I'm thinking that Fitz and Millie saw it with everybody else. No, they done sat down to try to have this interview. Abby had to come up with this lie talking about that somebody was breaking, that there was an intruder to whisk them away. Okay. And that's when they saw that Olivia had told, whatever. Now, like y'all know I'll skip around. Well, that's what's going on at the White House. And Pope and Associates, well, of course, Fitz standing there with a smirk on his face. He happy that Liv done said yes. Millie's standing there like, what the fuck? Like, really? So Millie is furious. So Fitz is pretty much like, well, the cat's out the bag. We just gonna go ahead and tell the truth, and that'll be it. So Millie gets mad and calls Cyrus. Of course, she gonna call Cyrus, which y'all, I'm gonna talk about Cyrus at the end. Okay. Back at Pope and Associates, which I am skipping around. Hulk them, Hulk and Quinn is pretty much trying to, if somebody called, they don't want nobody asking no questions. And y'all, my hair is just in two flat twists going around my head. But anyways, but Jake comes in and Jake is pretty much like, no, what is the first, what's Olivia's first rule when she is helping a client? And they're like, do not lie. And he's like, okay, that's what she's doing now. She's standing up. She finally standing on it. She's saying, hey, yes, it's true. She's not lying about it no more. She made that decision, so we need to respect that, and we just need to let this play out. Okay, so Millie comes. Millie and Cyrus talking. Millie's like, I have a list of demands which the list that she made, the demands really wasn't too much of nothing. The only thing that I feel like was a little bit like, well, how the hell you gonna demand that? Was when, in the end, when they was like, Olivia couldn't, if her and Fitz got married, they could only get married. Okay, let me go over the demands. First, like, it was stuff like he was going to go out on the campaign trail with her, to help her become the next president, the first female president. And, he was going to, they wasn't going to be seen in public or nothing. They was going to make it seem like, they were in love and, for appearances just to help her. Then after she has become president, then they can be seen together. But if they are to ever get married, Olivia will always be Olivia Pope. She can never take Fitz's last name. Which I was sitting up here like, I know it's a show, but I was like, well, that's, how the hell you gonna, demand that? And they was like, that, to me, that's the one, even over her kids, because she was like, that if Fitz and Liv want to have time with the kids, she have to approve. But to me, it seemed like the one about that last name, that's the one she was more focused on, because she was like, no, she wanted it in writing, a contract that said that if they ever got married, Liv wouldn't be, Liv would always be Olivia Pope. Okay, now we see Abby through this episode. Abby is pretty much in her feelings. Abby been in her feelings all along, because if you go back, ever since Abby left Pope and Associates, she's pretty much on the outside, and she don't know as much of what's going on with Liv. She don't know, and so now she really in her feelings because she asked Liv more than one time, was she sleeping, was her and Fitz back together, and Liv told her no. She stood up and lied. So we see that through the whole episode. We saw that last episode. She in her feelings. Okay, now we see the whole episode pretty much. Cyrus is going back and forth, you know, trying to, they negotiating, they saying, you know, they're negotiations, and you know, he has a list of Millie's demands, so it's pretty much going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Pope and Associates. We see everybody at Pope and Associates sitting around getting drunk, doing nothing, and I was like, well, damn, if Olivia leave, I mean, what's gonna happen to all them? Quinn had somewhat damn job skills, social skills, but hell, they damn shot the hell now. So, and we all know Huck came halfway, because Lord, when they had Huck, when Huck was playing, when Pope and Associates had closed down, and Huck was working at the bootleg Best Buy. Huck looked like he wanted to stab every customer that came up to him. So we all know that it really ain't gonna work. Okay. Now, finally, we see, like, Fitz really has a I don't give a damn bump Millie attitude throughout the entire episode. Fitz is like, cause see, Fitz looking at it like this right here. I only got 18 months left in my presidency. I'm done. You know, so I mean, bump Millie. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. So, and I think Millie is starting to realize that. So she's in the closet trying to get drunk. She looking for her, what it looks, she's her hooch. Well, it look like some shine. Cause I'm from the South, honey. They have shine in mason jars. So I said, Millie, you drinking some shine? And it was clear. That was some shine, y'all. But pretty much, you know, she looking, and Liv is standing there, and Millie's just like, oh, you know, you can hang up Pope and Associates because you're not going to be able to have a life of your own. Like, she really painted the White House, like being first lady, as pretty much being an indentured servant. Like, you a step above a damn slave. That's pretty much how she painted it. But the whole time, I'm sitting up here like, well, Millie, if it's that bad, why do you want to be the president? Why, if it's that bad, you know, why do you want Fitz to, you know, why do you want to finish out his last 18 months as first lady if it's that bad? That's what I was thinking. And pretty much, I mean, everything that she was saying got to Liv. Like, everything she was saying got in Liv's head. Period. Which, y'all, I know we on the 3 episodes in, but I'm gonna need Liv to man the hell up, because it seemed like it just seemed like the old Liv, she would have been, you know, Millie would have told her that everything she just told her, that whole speech, but she would have had a quick comeback, just like that princess story, when the princess was like, oh, you know, you lose your identity and blah blah blah. And so Liv was like, well, I don't want to, you know, we need to wait until you know, until you're done with president, because, you know, I don't want to lose myself, and look what I'm sacrificing and all this shit. And I'm just like, this ain't the, you know, the old Liv. I don't know, y'all. She getting soft. She need to buckle up, because I'm sitting up here like, hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We ain't heard no speech about standing in the sun and all this here mess, really. I mean, so that's bothering me. Because it just seemed like she kind of getting played. Because that's pretty much what it was. I mean, if you call a spade, Millie played her. Because shit, if at the end of the day, if being first lady was that terrible, why is Millie so quick to be first lady? Okay. Now, y'all, Cyrus. Y'all, Cyrus was so happy this episode to be back at the White House, to be negotiating, to be back in the thick of it. He was so happy, you know. But y'all, okay. He was so happy, but y'all, he just knew he had his damn job back. He did. He just knew he had his job back. And Fitz was like, no, you do not work here. This is after they had negotiated and Liv told Fitz, fine, whatever Millie won't, give it to her. You know, we just, you know, Liv pretty much was like, look, you done been with this one for 20 years. At least the last 6 plus, me and you been sleeping together in every broom closet in this damn White House. So what is it? What's so bad about her saying she wants us to be more discreet until after she becomes president? Like, Liv was like, that's not too much to ask for. Look at the shit you done did to her. You done really took Millie through. So Fitz was like, fine. But like I said, the whole episode, Cyrus was the one that was going back and forth and negotiating and setting everything up with Millie. So we have an episode, a little part where Fitz and Millie, they out on the balcony. This is after she done talked to Liv. And he's pretty much, I mean, y'all, he done gave her the speech like, you gonna put your hand on that Bible and you gonna be the first woman president. And I mean, he done sold her. I feel like Fitz was being sincere. I do. But Millie was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do the interview. I'll say that we together, blah, blah, blah. Everything is cool. Then that's when Cyrus come in, just know he done got his job back. And Fitz is like, no, you don't work here. Like, look, you negotiated this. You got this here together. But this shit, you still ain't got your damn job back. The look on Cyrus' face, Cyrus had that look like, no, he didn't. Like, I can't believe this MF done turned me down for a job. Like, I knew Cyrus was gonna do some shady shit. Honestly, I thought Cyrus was about to go to the room where the man was with the interview and just start telling business. That's what I thought. He was just gonna go in there and just start slanging tea everywhere. You know, just telling the tea, telling the business. But that's not what he did. He took his ass over to where Millie was. She in there going over her little speech or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry. And he was like, oh, I took you for more than this. You ain't getting nothing. He played you. He ain't gonna do none of that shit that he done told you. He done sold you a bag of dreams. He done sold you. He done pulled one over on you. Millie dropped that paper. And Millie went out like she was finna walk up with Fitz. And it's like every step she took, she was thinking about all the shit Fitz done took her through. All broom closets. Him and Liv done ducked off in a half-day rendezvous. And she was like, I'm not doing this. But this my thing, y'all. And I'm wrapping this up because I ain't want these videos to be long. This my thing. Millie, you goop Liv. You pretty much got Liv in one little sentence while you was trying to drink your shine, in one little scene, you got to live all the way together, and you made her completely change her mind about being with Fitz and being first lady. But Millie, who really got your ass was Cyrus. Cyrus gooped the hell out of you because, like I said, I honestly feel like Fitz was sincere. I honestly feel like Fitz was like, goddamn shit now. I done cheated on this woman. I done did this. I done did that. She done pretty much had to sit here and watch me have, you know, my woman in her face for all these years. The least I can do is for these next, you know, this next 18 months, play the role of good husband. Hell, I done played it for the last 6 years where I really didn't want to be there. Play the role of a good husband and make sure she get elected. I honestly feel like that's what he was. But Cyrus ass, because of the fact that he was not gonna be there, he said, I'm gonna twist this, I'm gonna turn this. But you know what, y'all know what was really funny? The real gag is, had Cyrus, Millie and Cyrus was in a position to ask for whatever the hell they wanted from Fitz and from Liv. They was in that position. The real damn gag is, all they had to say was that we want Lizzie Bear gone and we want Cyrus to be back. Shit, that's the real gag of the whole episode, really. But you want to send up there to my, I'm begging for my job back. I want us to finish what we started and all this shit. Now, Cyrus, honestly, that's all you had to do. But nope. You done twisted everything, got Millie to believe you, and now y'all done left. It's Cyrus and Millie, honey. Cyrus and Millie against the world, I guess. Last scene of the episode, we see Jake and Huck and Quinn, they're watching TV, and Quinn and Huck is like, yeah, the Louvre in Paris is on fire and nobody's even talking about it. Everybody's just talking about Liv. So Jake all of a sudden leave, like, oh, I got to go. Y'all, he go to see damn Daddy Pope. And he's like, Paris is burning. And Daddy Pope like, oh, Lazarus done won. I said, well, Lord, what they talking about? So y'all, we gonna see on the next episode. Next episode, I mean, I know it's a show, y'all, but I mean, I was a political science major for a year. Next episode, they're talking about impeaching Fitz because of the affair. And I'm like, you can't damn impeach somebody because they had an affair. I don't know. But y'all, that's it. I do thank y'all for watching. I'm about to stop this video, turn around, and do How to Get Away with Murder and get my rump in the bed. I'm so sleepy. Oh, I'll be so happy when my baby come back. We almost at the end of his little training he had to go to, because I'm on like our puppy is on a schedule, and so I have started to set my alarm to where it's not as inconvenient to her. And I know people say that's just a dog, but that's our baby. So I get home from work. I'm not like dead sleepy as soon as I get home. So I have to kind of wind down. Then I have to go to sleep. And then I have to be back up early in the morning to take her out and feed her. So needless to say, I am very tired. But like I said, as always, I do thank y'all for watching. I make videos strictly because I like making them. And like I said, I will be turning right around and doing How to Get Away with Murder.